What's up, you guys? We're back at it. We got us a raccoon today. I'm just getting things hooked up. I wasn't going to go live, but now I am, so let's do it. Do it. There we go. I've got a bunch of, yeah, I moved it. Is that better? Okay, cool. Yeah, I've got a, cool, thanks. I didn't even think about it. I've got a lot of fur over here that's been salted and it's drying, and I pointed the fan right in the direction of the camera. I didn't even think about it. But you can see just how, I mean, just pushing this off, it gets it so clean. Around these arms, I kind of take my time because it's super thin right there. This is a very small raccoon, so I don't want to cause it to, you know, put a hole in it. But the method from flushing the otter versus the raccoon is totally different. I live in the United States. I'm in Arkansas. You see that arm? When I want to get all the way to the tip of that leg right there, I just hook it onto the tip of this flushing board, and I can do a really thorough job doing it like that. Well, if you only knew what my setup was for this flushing beam, it is so like janky and thrown together. But hey, it works. It works. A lot of fat on here. You gotta get all of it off. What's up, Eva? Guys, what street? I mean, if you're interested in high tanning services, my email address is in my YouTube description. So you can find, if you want to contact me for high tanning services, then that's how you do that. Other than that, I'm not giving any information out on my YouTube lives. Other than I live in Arkansas. I'm homeless. I'm sorry. I've been homeless myself. Strung out on, well, anyway, yeah. But you can no. Guys, no, come on, man. I'm tanning hides, bro. I'm gonna have to. We're not. Can't live with me. Can't live with me. Tanning hides. You have to go check out a homeless shelter or something, man. I'm sorry. So I'm just, even though I've got it cleaned up, I'm just going to continue to scrape. Just trying that I can. And get off any remaining. It's Jay. Oh, okay. Yeah, what's up, man? Hard for me to look up and see all the comments, homie. Don't you ignore me, man. You know me. Obi-Wan, is that blade double-sided or are you just using the back side? So it's double-sided. This is the Sharpie, and it actually has an edge on it for the blade. You can see it right here on the edge. But on this side, it does not. It just comes down at an angle, and that's my dull side. Now, it can cut a hole in the hide if you're not careful. But the right amount of pressure and everything, it won't. And I'm not going to say we're not going to cut a hole in this hide because we might. But I hope not. But if we do, we'll just stitch it up. Okay, so this side is done. Let's pull this arm off. Looks dope, man. Much love. Thanks, Sister Jay. I appreciate you. So you can see what we've done to this little fella. You know, it's cleaned up right here. And then we just got this belly to do now. I mean, we're going to go around this arm real good. Tiny little raccoon right here. You gotta be real careful around these little, in the armpit area. But this stuff will just come right off. With little to no effort. Man, I'm glad I got y'all in here watching, man. If y'all like what you're seeing, man, please double tap the screen and give me a like, please. It gets me up in that algorithm and it helps me out. Guys, I said, bro, please, man, look, you gotta quit asking me, man. You're gonna have to quit. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, you're gonna have to quit asking me that. Left-handed trigger. Where are you located, brother? I'm in Arkansas. I am in Arkansas. What's up, Beverly? Welcome to the live stream where we flesh animals. I sit there and make skin every day. No, man. Look. Ask me again, bro. I'm gonna have to put you in timeout. That's what I'm gonna have to do. How long do you think it will take to do this hide? Not long. I mean, I'm just about done fleshing it. But the thing that takes me the longest is all the detail work around the face. I'm really adamant about making sure that everything is super clean, no cartilage in the nose, lips fully turned, whisker buds exposed, eyes split, and ears split. And, you know, that's where I spend most of my time on these furs. And, you know, I'll probably get them a little cleaner than I have to, but do you flesh skunk? I got a couple and avoiding fleshing. Yeah, that one right, bam, right there. I've got a cool way to get rid of the smell of a skunk. I say cool, I mean it's cool because it doesn't take much at all to get the smell out of it, and it works. And I have a YouTube video on how to do that. You can literally dip the whole skunk, like carcass and all, in this mixture and it'll take it away. So, my wife hates the smell. Oh yeah, I bet she does. What's up, you guys? Appreciate y'all watching, man. If y'all like the live stream, please give me a like. It helps me out, helps my algorithm out. That's for sure. I'm trying to show people what I got going on here, man. The live streams have been a good experience so far. We've had some good conversations on here. How long have you been doing this? Long time. I think I don't know. Definitely over 20 years. I mean, there's been times in my life where I didn't tan hides, but because of, things I was going through and stuff. But I've been knowing how to tan hides for a long time. And just recently, I'm starting to get good. But why? What's up? Do you wash the fur before fleshing? No, I don't. I mean, depends on what it is. Like, you know, if it's covered in blood and something like that, then yeah. Uh, but no, nope. Most of the hides I get have been taken care of really well. Uh, Now, if it's a cowhide, the process, Obi-Wan, is the process same for mammals and reptiles? Somewhat, you would use a different. You could use a bird flesher to clean reptiles, but two brothers, are you still on Zins? What is that? You talking about those nicotine pouches? But if I'm fleshing a cowhide, I will always wash that thing. Every time before fleshing. Because they are dirty. But like this coon right here, no, I ain't gonna wash it. You just can't hide. Yeah, the two brothers. I'm still on those nicotine pouches, man. I need to get up off of them. But why do tan hires we do taxidermy? I've dabbled in taxidermy. Like this deer back here, I mounted it. Let's see. It's got hides on it right now, but I mounted that deer back there. That's the only mount that I've ever done. So, but I plan on getting into more of it. I'm definitely just gonna cut this section off right here. It's not looking too good. But you can wash the skins. Iraq is working with hands help with leather work, you think? I'm not sure I understand the question. I mean, you need leather to work with leather work. Yeah, I don't understand the question, Iraq vet 04. So we about got this dude knocked out right here. Yeah, Iraq vet. Thank you for your service. That's good too, brothers. I was more focused on it. I just didn't understand the question. So much grease on this hide. Unreal. See, this guy that I got this hide from, he skinned it all the way down to the top. That's the top of the foot right there. He wants all that. Now, this is similar to a draw knife, but this here is a fleshing knife. It's designed especially for fleshing hides. It's called a Weavy Pro. I don't use the sharp side of the draw knife. I do for, well, I mean, it's a fleshing knife. I use it, the sharp side, on certain animals. So on this one here, such thin skin, there's no need to slice when I can just literally just push it all off. And you know, it just, now on a coyote or the otters, definitely can't push it all off. I have to slice it on that one. But like a fox or a bobcat, I just push it all off. So yeah, different animals require different techniques. So that's why they offer the dull side, because the people that design the knife, they also know that it just all depends on the type of animal that you're working on. So that's why it's there, to be able to utilize it for these different species. Otherwise, I would just do that. I would just use the sharp side if it wasn't that way. But it's always more complicated than you think, and there's always more detail to things than you're aware of if you don't know any better. And that's okay. That's how we learn right here. And that's what I'm even doing this for, is to teach, you know, to be able to teach some people some stuff they didn't know. And it also, YouTube Live keeps me entertained while I'm doing this. So now we're going to kind of finish up this neck right here. What you make with the hides? Nothing. This is for customers, so I'm just providing my hide tanning services to them by tanning the hide. So the person that's actually going to receive this hide, I do believe that they plan on making stuff out of it. And I don't know exactly what their plans are with it, but I'm sure they'll make something nice. I just have to get it soft enough. But why? Do you use brains to tan the hides? No, I don't. I used to. Now I just use synthetic tannins. Because all these are going for sale, and so I'm looking for some real high quality hides that I'm trying to produce here. Now, brain tanning produces high quality hides, but you know, I'm trying to pump these hides out as fast as I can. And brain tanning, if I was going to just tan hides for myself, and heck yeah, brain tanning is good. But when it comes to selling to the customers, then I don't use the brain tans. I started out brain tanning when I was younger, and even just a few years ago, I was brain tanning buffalo and cow hides and anything. But now, I'm watching from India. Cool. Heck yeah. Welcome to the live. It's awesome. That's what I love about YouTube Live. It's like, man, you can reach people from all over the world. That's so cool. Think about these, but why, have you ever skinned a fish? Oh yeah. Hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds. Thousands, even. See, right now I'm just really making sure that I'm getting all the way down to the skin. What's up, Johnny Wells from Southern Texas? I'm out here in Arkansas. You ain't too far away. I'm watching from La Patagonia, Argentina. You are a hero here. Bless you. Thank you. Diero, am I saying that right? I appreciate your support, man. Glad you're here. Cool tool right here. You just stick it in there, and it has a little razor blade, and just uh, slip the blade in the Mahura. Is that a raccoon? Yep. Jason from Kansas, that's what's up, man. I appreciate y'all being here. It's cool to see how many people have an interest in tanning hides, like, or at least find it somewhat interesting. Johnny Wells, Arkansas, neighboring from my home state. I was born and raised in Oklahoma, right there in Durant. A lot of people know of it because of the Choctaw Casino. That's right. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm not looking up here. I'm reading down here at my screen. And it helps me be able to read a little bit. I got to clean it off a little bit. I got crap all over it. Good for now. I always wanted to do taxidermy. You should. We lived in Dubai 5 years ago. Man. Well, y'all are from all over. I think that's so cool. So I'm just putting, it may not look like there's a lot of fat right here along his tail, but as you push, you'll see all this grease coming up. And you're gonna leave some behind, but you just don't want to leave a lot because you'll get something called fat burn. Fat burn. It makes the skin turn real hard and brown and no good. But we'll be getting all that out soon. This hide will get cleaned up. Indiana, that's a cool place. Camden, see, I used to tan squirrel hides with alum and pickling salt and would work them for hours, but they turned out great. Heck yeah. I remember the raccoon would have a lot of grease on it. Sure does. Yep. Yep, they sure do. I've got it fleshed. The body is all fleshed. I'm just going over, I'm kind of looking over it and making sure that nothing's hiding from me. And if I see a little bit, or even just membrane, I'll just push that membrane off. Rubs the lotion on skin or else you'll get the hose. What method do you use? Candace says, what do you use the hides for? So I use synthetic tannins and so I do a submersible tan. So I'll just tell you, I'll flesh this hide, salt it for 24 hours, leave it in a pickling bath for 2 days, and then I pull it out and thin around the neck. If anywhere needs thinning, I'll thin it on my flushing wheel that I have. And or if there's any little spots that need touch-ups, maybe I didn't get all the membrane off, or maybe there's still some fat that I missed. The pickle helps to expose that. Once I do that, I'll throw it back into the pickle, and then I'll tan it, oil it, and I have a fur tumbler. I'll tumble it, and maybe oil it one more time and tumble it again. I'm sorry, after I flesh them, I salt them, and then I'll degrease them. So I get them super cleaned up. Like tomorrow, this thing will get degreased big time, along with all these other hides I've got over here. So, Taylor, forgotten trade. I appreciate that. Dane, how's it smell? It's not bad. Have you ever done brain? Yep, sure have. A lot of work goes into that. Sure does. Appreciate you camping. Yeah, I've done brain tan. That's how I originally started tanning hides, was brain tanning. Brain tanning like crazy. I've brain tanned buffalo hides, cow hides. Yeah, tanning the hides, I mean, we got a fresh hide right here, you know, it's like, now if you leave all these trimmings and stuff out, well then yeah, you know, the smell gets pretty rank up in here. But I don't know if you can see, can't see it. This little thing, I can't show it to you, I can't pull it up here enough, but it's an ozone generator. This dude at Redneck, hello, what's up? The ozone generator kills bacteria and will eliminate the smell. Yeah, I'm gonna replace this water real quick. What's up? What's up? We back. Animal cruelty. That's right, man. All for it. Two brothers, raccoon. That's right. What's up, man? Man, we blowing up right now. I love it. I did a live stream yesterday, and it's Saturday. It's summertime. Wasn't a lot of people getting on. You have that, but right now we're freaking kicking butt. I appreciate y'all watching. Man, y'all please double tap that screen and give me a like right now. 495 folks on here, man. Can y'all just hit the like on real quick for me? So are you trying to make some type of new shoe out of the raccoon? Maybe you're looking to make a belt or something. No, I'm just tanning this hide for somebody. That's all. Hit the like, guys. Yeah, hit that like. Hold on, you guys. I'm gonna get a charger for my camera real quick. What's up, guys? Sorry, I just got a gift given to me. What's up? Like I'm tanning hides, but this was just given to me, and it's what's up, you guys? I appreciate y'all in here. Black Lives Matters. Go watch a Black Lives Matter stream. Oh, I don't know. I must have missed something. This is immoral. Heck yeah, dude. And I love it. Look, this right here is a cell camera, and it's the 180 degrees. So if something's here, it'll take a picture. If something's here, it'll take a picture. And same over here. Brand new. Fixing to get after it. Fixing to get after it with some deer scouting. Look at that. That's cool. That's cool. All right. Super excited about that. Okay. Brock needs to go find his daughter. Yeah. You're making Jesus cry. Look, bro. Let me help everybody out. No more Barack. He gone. He go bye-bye. I hate to do it, man. You know, I want people on here, but my goodness. We're going to have to not be retarded. I mean, you know, not be dumb, saying dumb crap. I don't know. All right, we charging. What's good? All right. Cool stuff. Look, I'm going to leave this. I'm going to have to end the live stream. I got to answer that. Thank y'all for watching.